Hi, this is Itzia San Roman from SPU Gymnastics.
It's a terrific meet on Friday. Season high score 192.825. Why was the team so on Friday night?
Our whole team was here. We were at home. We had a lot of energy. Everybody was cheering. And I think just being at home after traveling for a few weeks there was nice. I also think everyone was just like, let's have fun. Let's do the routines we've been doing, and paid off.
That's exactly right. It was great to be back home in Brome Pavilion. You were gone for 3 weeks. It was almost a month away, so it's great to have you home. Well, you had a terrific meet yourself. You set your 4-event total in the all-around was 38.650. That's your career high. Did you know before the meet that you were going to be on?
I didn't practice the whole week because I've been having some problems with my back and stuff, but the 2 days that I had for practice were pretty solid, so I was not too nervous about it. I was just like, do what I've been doing in practice.
So for people who aren't gymnasts themselves, tell us, can you tell during the week of practice that you're going to have a good meet, or is there any way to predict?
After a good week of practice, I think it definitely helps that you're more confident with the routines that you're doing, because if you haven't been that solid, it's like you're not too sure if you're going to hit, but I think just knowing that you're able to do the skills that you're doing is mostly what gets you through it.
You found out actually fairly late that you were going to be in the all-around. When did you realize you were going to compete in all 4 events?
I think it was the day before when they were telling us, because they didn't even know the lineups for everything yet. They just kind of told us who was warming up what, and I was warming up everything, and yeah, it felt good.
Which event is it that they put on you that's usually one you don't compete?
Bars.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and you responded with your career high 9.475, so things went well. Did you feel like that was your best bar set?
I think in a meet it has been my best bar set. I think there's a couple things I could still fix when I compete, like sticking my dismount and stuff, but I felt pretty good about it.
Really high-level meet, Sacramento State, Alaska Anchorage, 2 Division I teams in there. Great competition, and yet you emerged victorious on the balance beam with your best and a terrific score of 9.825. Just talk about that.
I've been doing a lot more routines in practice. I think I started a little rocky at the beginning. I think just competing so much now, it just helps me be more confident, and it was good.
Well, you weren't the only one to perform well. A lot of your teammates did well. Another standout in the all-around was Darien Burns, who had a 39.15 in the all-around, the 6th highest score in school history. Just talk about Darien's performance.
Yeah, she's been working a lot in practice to fix the little things on floor and beam and stuff. I think she was very solid on all the things that she did. Her vault was so good, and I think she's also been working on her finishes to sell her routine, so I think that also helped because she was very good at that on Friday.
One of the interesting things about Darien's score, she became the 6th gymnast to top 39 points in the all-around, and 2 of those are your assistant coaches, Danny Maxwell and Sarah Jean Marshall. So, and her score just edged those 2, so she's got bragging rights in the gym. So, well, you're back on the road this week. You go to San Jose State along with Air Force in Central Michigan. What'll be the key to a good meet down there?
I think just doing the same thing we did on Friday, keeping our energy, being confident, trying to have fun without being too nervous. And I think we've competed down there for 2 times already, so I think that's going to be helpful.
Well, let's talk a little bit about yourself. Tell us where you're from.
I'm from Burnaby, Canada.
And for those who may not know, what is that near in Canada? And if you were to get in your car at your house and drive to SPU campus, how long would that take you?
It's half an hour away from Vancouver, downtown Vancouver, and it takes 3 hours to get here, depending on the line of the border.
And you haven't been a lifelong Burnaby resident, or even a Canadian that long. Where were you living before that?
I was born in Mexico, and I lived there till I was 12, and then my whole family moved to Burnaby after.
And both your parents are Mexican?
Yeah.
I was going to say, I smelled some food. Your mom or someone from your family was in charge of feeding the team afterwards. That smelled terrific, so everyone seemed to enjoy it. Well, what are you majoring in?
Ecology. It's part of the biology department. It's more animal and plant biology oriented.
And then after gymnastics, after college, where do you see that taking you?
I would love to do some sort of marine biology, but I think anything working with environment and animals would be really cool.
Great. Well, Itzia, thanks so much for your time. Congratulations on a
Thank
great
you.
meet and good luck in San Jose.
Thank you.